Alright, welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended with Psoto Desperado. And I'm over here, just did the cave on Cardinal Island, so I'm moving to the lava cave. And then I'll do the one with the hunter stone in it, the one down south. We're just getting some lag here because of the way this game is set up. And we're going to play a video. I don't think I have one ready. Let me see. Oh, that was Realist Being. We played his videos last time. Let's see.
We're Tire Rack.
This is Tool Dropping Gems. $70,000 in student loan debt. I don't have anywhere near that, but I still can't pay it back. It's too much money. Alright, here's Tool Dropping Gems.
Tool, what up, what it do? Cause you know me, I go by Tool, back with another vid.
Yeah.
Another subscriber wrote me today. He said, Tool, man, I owe $70,000 in student loans. I said, what?
For what?
Just to, just saying what.
Jack shit, man,
and he like, man,
I'm glad I work for
struggling
school
to pay it off. I said, so what you, were you with the school for? Is it like, did you find a job yet for what you went to school for? He said, no.
Never.
He said, I graduated, thought that I was going to get offered all these jobs and get these jobs.
It's all bullshit.
Because I went to college.
It is all bullshit.
He said he went to Morehouse.
It's all bullshit.
Shout out to Morehouse. Said he went to Morehouse, everything, and he didn't get a job yet, and it's been 3 years. I'm like, how the heck you ain't getting no job yet and you went to college?
Yeah.
You obviously ain't putting in the right areas or doing something right. But I was getting on with the student loan. I said, man, when you go to college, they don't tell you that when you get, you put, if you ain't got no scholarship or something like that, college paid for, you gonna have to pay that money back.
Oh, of course they tell you.
Gonna have to
it's a guaranteed student
deal
loan.
With that. Nobody else got to deal with that.
It's a
Your
loan.
Parents, nobody. You gonna have to deal with that as a grown up, as an adult. See, I be want to say, when you around that 18, 19, 20-year-old ages, you don't know what you really want to do in life until you get older. You still trying to find yourself. You still trying to find yourself. You still trying to understand who you are as an individual. And soon as you understand that, then you know what you want to do in life. Then you know who you is. I've seen this from time to time. I know plenty of people that went to college and switched their major numerous of times. To now that they in debt, 100K, 200K. Some people in debt $500,000. If you don't believe me, you better look it up. See, when you go to college, now don't get me wrong, college is a good thing. I'm not finna get on this camera and say college is bad. No, college is a good thing. But you got to make wise decisions, wise choices of where you want to do and where you want to go in college. And my thing is, what you trying to do doesn't make money. Because if it don't make money, it don't make sense. I don't care what you, I want to be a teacher. I want to, do all this stuff. Like, no disrespect to the teachers. A lot of teachers don't get paid a lot of money. It's the passion. But my thing is, choose something that you know for sure the world is going to need a type of skill or whatever the world is gonna need. Like, we're gonna need hospitals, we're gonna need lawyers, we're gonna need
Nah, not
like
really.
something that's
It's all shit.
gonna make you money. Get you a skill, a trade. Like, and believe it or not, these women that do hair, they make a lot of money. These dudes that cut hair, they make a lot of money. Cause guess what? People gonna always grow hair. Even if a man is bald, he's gonna still grow this. You gotta make wise decisions in life, because nobody is telling.
Capro.
They're not telling, the young people. And I ain't noticed I got older that student loan, soon you will go to college and it's not paid for, you're going to be in what? Debt. Now, you got people that going to come on here in these comments that went to school. Oh, too, you're not talking. You know damn well you in college. You got student loan debt. And you thought that Joe Biden was gonna forgive it. What?
Never.
But he didn't.
You don't forgive nothing. Nobody does.
See,
Merciless.
people be going to college. They not, people be going to college for the college experience, all that and stuff, and not understanding that when you. And this another thing. Put it like this another thing. Like, you have to pay to go to school. Just keep that in mind. You have to pay to go to school. You got to pay for parking. You got to pay for your books. You got to pay for the stay in the dorm. You got to pay for all this stuff just to get an education. And they ain't even promised that you're going to get the job after you graduate.
So much asked for in faith, and then they screw you every time.
And this is what I always say.
Every fucking time.
You have to know
They
people.
don't owe
if
you shit.
Every time I got a job, or anybody know they got a job, anybody, they knew somebody that knew somebody. That's why you have people join these fraternities and all that and stuff, because they look out for each other. Brotherhood, sisterhood. Oh, such and such work up here, such a get you in the door. Because they know just because you got the degree, that don't mean you going to get what? The J-O-B and the money. Bars. See, as black people, we have to understand that these student loans ain't no joke. And if you ain't making the money to pay it off, you'll be paying it off for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
you'll
that's what I'm doing.
Grave, and
the rest of my
loan
fucking
will
life.
still be there, floating around, trying to look for the nearest person to get you to pay off your debt.
Yeah, it's a death sentence, dude. Slow death, financial slow
Like,
death. It's a waste of my
a
time.
lot of people that y'all see that,
Waste of my fucking
the ones that did become successful, find a job after they left college and all that. A lot of these people still paying off student loans.
Yeah.
Doctors, lawyers, judges, whatever. They still paying off their student loans.
Yeah.
See, when you paying these student loans off, it's like this all in this hot car. When you paying these student loans off, you have to remember that it was towards your education. But some people, and I made plenty of videos about college, and some people got mad, but it is what it is. Like, what you want me to say? A lot of people have, try to say this in the best way possible. A lot of people have went to college, chose they major, all that, and they and guess what they did? They decided to not, basically they decided not to use their degree. They decided not to use their degree, they went to work to a plant job, something like that, and they just went to college for no reason. You got a lot of people that went to college for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's student loan debt. They ain't even trying to pursue what they went to school for. They just just sitting there.
I tried for like 4 years, maybe 5 years, to try to get something somewhere that was stable.
This video,
it was all shit. It's all shit.
Youngins.
You don't know the right people,
niggas.
You're fucked.
Do
End
not
of story.
Put yourself in a position that you ain't ready to deal with.
If you don't know the right people, if you don't know how to play that game, don't play that fucking game. You're gonna lose.
Do not put yourself in a position that you ain't ready to deal with, because you choose that school you want to go to, all that, you better be sure, positive, Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do in life. Because you don't, and people that, and just like I said, people that got paid student loans back. It's people out there, parents that work all their life just for their child to go to college so they don't have to owe student loan. I'm talking about the parents pay for the college, everything. And how many times these kids that went to college and they, oh, Dad, Mom, I don't think that's not what I want to do, Mom. That's not what I want to do. Change their major so many times, not thinking about the fact of, man, my mama, my daddy, my grandfather, my grandmother, these people work hard to get this money for me to go to college and it be paid for. And it's crazy because a lot of these type of people, they wasting their parents' money. You might as well just invest in investing in a business and see if it works or not. Some of y'all right now watching this video and be like, dang, that's me too. Yeah, that's me. And watch this, the ones that most likely that's them, they gonna be in the comment section, they gonna be mad. They're like, who do you think you is? They gonna be mad because I'm, touching some feathers. I'm plugging the feathers. And we know this. Plenty of people out here got degrees right now. They brag about them. Oh, I got degrees. You go in their house, they got degrees, sit right there, piece of paper that you didn't even use.
Yeah.
Don't come to me talking about, I went to college and all that. Okay, yeah, you went to college, but did you use it? Did you use it? Are you using it? Are you at the job now? Did you use it? I mean, okay, people ain't perfect. I'm gonna put it like this, okay? Just say you went to college and that ain't what you wanted to do. Now you went back to college and changed it again to do something else. And now that you don't want to do that, now it's like, at least choose one to do. Sorry, y'all, that's my car making that noise. But change, now you at least use one. But you got some people that went to college 3 times, all these degrees, and still ain't used not even one. I'm like, dang, y'all just went to college just to have fun? Nah, this video ain't for the, hey, don't go to college, this video ain't for that. This video is because I want y'all to really get this. The video was for you to make wise decisions in what? Life. Because the wrong decision can be the bad decision. So take that. Just take that. No diddy. But overall, for what I know, for what I've been told, man, college is a great experience, great to do, but that debt ain't no joke. That student loan debt is no joke. Those people will put it on your credit. See, that's the, I forgot to tell you. They'll put it on your credit. And they will call you. These people get every number you change to, they get it. Hey, Mr. Jonathan. Hey, Miss Christina. We're calling about your student loan. Like, God dang, like, how did y'all find me? They will. And if you watching this video right now, you got student loan debt. This ain't for the bad shit. People make mistakes. You know, I ain't gonna lie, if I had student loan debt, I wouldn't give 2 F's. I'll just be paying on it, a little whatever I can pay. But once I'm gone, I mean, what they gonna do? Like, I'm gone. But that's just me. You know, nobody wants debt over their head. You know, we got kids right now that's in college, and they feel like they made the wrong decision by going to college for the wrong job opportunity, you know, the wrong field, and that ain't what they want to go to, and now they don't want to tell their parents and stuff, and their parents paid all this money, but the parents gonna be mad. See, you also got a lot of parents forcing their kids, pushing their kids, go. They also got, you know, you got parents, you know, all that, they forcing their kids to go to college. Go to college. College ain't the only thing. You got people out here that ain't never been to college that make way more money than people that been to college. You don't know where your life gonna head to, but you gotta keep your head on the swivel, and you gotta push. You gotta hustle, move forward. Make sure that's what you want to do in life. I'm in my 30s. Things that I wanted to do in my 20s, I don't even care to do. No, I'm not even eager to do. I'm not even like desperate to do. And I'm just being honest. One of the things that I kept in my 20s is working out, saving money, getting money.
Earning a bachelor's degree doesn't have to put your life on hold. Not only does WGU have a generous transfer policy, but you get to complete coursework with...
Jesus Christ. An advertisement for that shit right after it. Jesus. They're always selling you a fucking degree.
Long debt, man. There's no joke.
Degrees. The thermometer
I need
has
y'all
degrees.
in the comment section to let me know how y'all feel about student loans.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, some people say college is a scam. In some ways it is. In some ways it ain't. Look at it now. They just now paying these college athletes money. Making money off they name, jerseys, all that. These colleges been, man, y'all know, if y'all only know how much these colleges make for the football, basketball games, you will be like, whoa. I need to be the principal. I need to be something of one of these colleges. Cause they making money. They gonna act like they ain't making money, but they is making money. So make the right decisions in life, man. Some of you gonna be at a crossroad. You ain't gonna know whether to, should I do this? Should I do that? And you just gotta go off faith. You gotta go off your gut. It either gonna work out or not. But you gotta keep your head up and don't let nothing break you. You're going to college for something that you want to be in life. Strive for it. You know, you got some professors out here that gonna give you a run for your money. You got some homework, some whatever you have to have in college, some classes that's gonna be hard. Pause, but you gotta push forward. Push forward no matter what. You know. Well, this your I go by Tool. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm out.
The Capro saddle's pretty good. Not that I use Capros. Keep that. I keep the galley. Got a minor saddle. I got a pretty good haul. I'm not going to complain about the haul I got from that cave. It's pretty good. Let's see. Okay. A lot of these are blueprints. And that harpoon looks pretty good. Good Doty saddle. The gloves look good. And that's okay. I don't use bug armor. I call it bug armor because it's made of chitin. But you can if you want to. Those are the caves I'm going to be exploring today. I think I'm going to be doing more than that. Let's see, we're at 22 minutes. I could still go out and let me see if these guys are mature yet. I don't know, these babies are like a little bit more than halfway, so they're coming along. Taking a while. Okay. Let's check out the other babies. The two I put down that I just got. Now these guys, I noticed that they get really big and they take forever to grow. See, they're only at a quarter, but they're doing okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's go here. Tool, thumbs up tool. What else you got, brother? Women who make less money, easier to deal with. Black men voting for Donald Trump. Be grateful for your job. If you're in your 20s, watch this. Completely in debt. Let's do that one.
The new folding revolver by Standard.
Yeah, I don't want a gun. You could not fucking pay me to get a gun. You could not pay me
to
get a gun.
Homie. I go by Tool, and I'm back with another vid. I'm back with another vid. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you know, got my cup of coffee. I'm not sponsored by this company, so I don't even know how to pronounce it anyway. But lovely morning, man. Get to the grind, get to the money, get to the paper, put them hours in. Forget what the haters say. Forget what people are talking about. Forget what, you may see somebody have something and you want it. Go out there and get it. Don't hate on the person.
Cowcat.
Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button. Share the video. Let's get into it. Subscriber wrote me. Y'all know how this go. Y'all be all in my email. Subscriber wrote me. 2. My bills keep me from my bills. All these bills that I have, I can't save no money. Well, you know how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. First off, Admit to your own mistakes. Admit to your faults. Admit to understanding that you the one that chose to create those bills. Nobody put you in that situation but yourself. Nobody told you, hey man, create these bills. Hey, buy this, buy that. See, a lot of people keep putting themselves in this debt and want to blame it on other people. Saying, oh,
I'll be right back.
It's because
I
of
gotta
this.
get some coffee.
It's because my parents raised me this. It's because my parents raised me this way, dude. No, stop. One thing I don't like when people don't take accountability. If you ever be around me and you don't take accountability for your own actions, you will see a different side of me. That's one of the things I don't like, people that don't take accountability. When you don't take accountability, you can't be around me at all. You blame the whole world, you blame the spaceships, you blame the government, you blame all this stuff. Instead of who? You. So I told this person, I said, what's keeping you, like what type of bills is keeping you from saving? He said, it's high BMW I got. He said, I paid $975 for this BMW. It's a 20, I think he said 2022, 2023, one of them. And then I'm buying this crib. And soon I bought the crib, he said like a year later, stuff started messing up with the crib. Now y'all know how I am with this buying this house situation. One of the things they don't tell you when you buy a crib, you saving money, you ain't paying rent and all that, but when things go wrong with that crib, you the one that have to pay for anything that go wrong in that house. See, when you're an adult, you have to make adult decisions. You have choices. Choices can cause you to bring something bad to you or bring something good to you. A lot of us got unnecessary bills that you don't need, but you want it anyway. Like I seen this YouTuber yesterday. This nigga got 2 phones. For what? What you got 2 phones for? To record yourself on the phone? It's crazy. Like, what you got 2 phones for? You ain't no big celebrity. You ain't none of that. You just recorded yourself on your phone. An unnecessary bill that you don't need.
One simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save thousands of.
The thing is, a lot of people, especially black people, just don't know how to save money, don't know how to manage money.
I hope that music doesn't screw me over because they may cancel the video.
As soon as you get something, you want to splurge. You create all these bills. If you don't know about credit, credit is just free money. Then you start maxing out your credit card. Oh, I ain't got to pay that back. Not understanding that you have to have credit to get stuff along with money. So the thing is just like, man, you gotta watch. Okay, put it like this. Because you got bills that you have to have, like, rent, mortgage, insurance, car insurance. I'm gonna say car insurance, especially health insurance, dentist insurance, like dental insurance, stuff like that. Now, if you buying something, you gotta pay on it, then that's a bill that's unnecessary that you created for yourself They don't got nothing to do with your responsibility for the roof over your head when you drive and get to work and all that stuff. Don't have nothing to do with that. But see, people create these bills, and not even just creating a bill, it's because of the bill that you creating is a bill that you can't even afford. You don't even make enough money at your job to what? Pay that bill, pay what you got to pay off. You're using your credit card and you buying this, spending $1,000 on your credit card is crazy already, and knowing you can't even, it's gonna take forever to pay it off, but you do it anyway.
A fool and their money are soon parted.
Now you got the what? You got the chains on your arm, your neck, your back, your leg. Now you're a slave to the debit card, to the MasterCard.
The master of the card.
And like ain't nobody perfect. Like, I ain't finna say like I'm perfect or whatever, but you gotta watch your bills, because if you don't, then they will ruin you. Bills is like threats. Put it like this. I don't care what nobody say, bills is threats. When you go in that mailbox, them bills saying, hey, if you don't pay this such and such by such and such, it's gonna be a problem. We turning this off. We sending to the bill collector. We doing this. We come to get your car. Somebody right now got a car that they can't even afford to pay. Right now they hiding their car. They hiding it from the repo man. I ain't trying to get back to the dealership, all that. You must remember, when you get these bills, you creating these bills. Some of y'all be at these jobs, y'all be thinking, oh, the job stability, man, that job let you go. And that's why I tell people to save their money for emergencies too. That job let you go. Now you can't live the lifestyle that you wanted to live, you were once living, because you don't have that job no more. You don't have that pay. You depended on that job. You better depend on what? Your savings account. I'm going to say it again. You better depend on what? Your savings account. And people be like, why you keep saying things 2 times? Because people can be distracted and be looking at something else and forgot what I said or didn't hear what I said. So that's why I repeat it when it's important stuff that I say that I want people to hear to help them out. So you ones that be saying, well, you gotta repeat, shut the hell up and watch the video. That's a good thumbnail, but I can't do it because I'm holding the phone. But yeah, man. So I was telling this dude, like, what else? I would ask him, like, what else is you doing? He said he addicted to the strip club. I said, wait a minute, we talking about bills. I know you ain't paying these ladies, no disrespect. I know you ain't paying these hoes bills. I know you ain't paying these women bills. You like, hey, too, what you mean you paying? What you mean, like, I'm paying their bill? I said, is you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? You paying their bills because you throwing money at them. You paying their bills when you gotta worry about your bills. And this a young dude, so it's like, you gonna make mistakes, you young. This a young dude, he like, I know he in his 20s, put it like that. And you gonna make mistakes in your 20s and all that. You gonna learn, cause I'm telling you, all y'all that's in y'all 20s, when you start getting older, like I said in the other video, things that you cared about in your 20s, I'm telling you, you're not gonna care about it when you get in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, because you're gonna get wiser and wiser, and you're gonna be like, man, this don't even make sense, to be honest. That's why I be telling y'all about designer and all that. I got to have Balenciaga on. You get older, you're gonna be like, man, this ain't even, I'm wasting money on this. I could be investing in properties and all that and stuff. So that's why I say with that, The world don't owe you nothing, man. The universe don't owe you nothing, no favors, no anything. The mistakes that you made is on you. It's up to you to know what to do with your money. You know, everybody know what they're doing is wrong, and they know that what they're doing is causing them to be broke, causing them to not have no money. You got to take accountability for that. You got to get yourself out of that situation, because if the job ain't paying you good, then you need to work somewhere else or do something on the side to where it helps out for that job and you have more money to pay for other stuff. We're in a day and age, man, where you gotta have two jobs. If you ain't self-employed and got your business busting and all that, you gotta have two jobs. You gotta have something, because and then you gotta lower your bills. You gotta stop living beyond your means. And a lot of people have problems with that, and that's all races have problems with living above their means, because people want this, people want that, they want this, they want that, they want to go on this trip, they want to go on that trip. You gonna have to, if you're going on trips, for example, you got to some of these trips you have to just, hey, I can't go on this trip. Hey, I can't get those Christmas gifts that I got last time for other people. Like stuff, you gotta get that money right. Yeah, you could do certain things. Like a majority of Americans don't even got $1,000. Some people right now ain't even got $500. They wait for the next check to pay the next bills, and then once they pay them bills, they don't have nothing but like $100 left to their name. That's why I try to tell y'all, man, y'all skip over these type of videos. Y'all want to be entertained and laugh, but you gotta get your finance right. And some of y'all is in y'all 20s, y'all playing around, joking, smoking weed, playing with your friend, playing video games. Y'all girl going to the club and all that, joking, laughing. But when you hit them 30s, in them mid-30s, life is gonna kick your ass. All the played around you done, your body gonna start again. You gonna start feeling them aches and pains and all that. I don't care how much you work out, you still gonna feel them.
Yeah.
And you gonna look back at your life, you gonna be like, dang, you got this son. You gonna be like, dang, man,
that's the way it is, man.
I wasted
your potential. See, I invested my potential, but I got tricked, I got manipulated and intimidated out of the situation. So, yeah. You weak, you fuck.
I'm trying to get this.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Hold on real quick.
You weak, you fuck.
Okay, son, mess up everything. You're gonna be like, I wasted my 20s playing around, not taking my finance serious and all that, man. So, see, life gonna throw you curveballs, life gonna do all that. You gotta know how to swing. Batter up. You gotta know how to catch a home run when you see one. See, I'm making this video because people gotta learn from their mistakes, and you got to understand that, okay, I'm not gonna do that no more. You keep putting yourself in a cycle, a never-ending cycle of like, who loves to be? I'm starting to believe some of y'all niggas love to be what? Brokety broke. Broker. I've been brokety broke. I've been flat broke. I've been broke that to the point where I couldn't even afford a sandwich. Like, it's like some of y'all just love to be broke. You want to fix your situation, but you don't want to fix your situation. I need, you know, I can't afford to. I can't afford to do, but you can afford to be on Facebook all day. You can afford to be on Instagram all day. Twitter, X, YBC, DFG, HA, out of middle, whatever. You can afford to do that. You can afford to leave comments and laugh. You can afford to troll, right? But you guess what? You can't troll them bills. You can troll everybody else. But guess what? You can't troll them bills. Now you can get on this video and troll, but once you get off of it, them bills like, hey, I'm gonna stop. What's that song with Alicia Keys? Unbreakable. No, your bills will keep you from saving, will keep you from having money. You gotta hustle in America. You gotta hustle. That's why the immigrants come over here. They hustle. They already got the hustle in them. They come over here and hustle. They're like, oh, I'm in America, the land of the free. Even though they lied, you know. So you gotta look at it that way. You gotta get your money up, man. You gotta get out here. Some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all just ain't got the hustling in y'all. Y'all just want the job, and you can hustle the job. Get some more hours in. You know, some people, and it's crazy, some people be, man, I don't be no job slaving, all these hours, all this and that. And them be the main ones that don't have no money. Them be the main ones that don't have nothing. And be complaining all the time, whine. Yeah, I call them Gerber babies. Get them some applesauce. You know, save your money. You can live life and save your money too. Stop thinking that you got to be like this person. You ain't got to be like that person. You can be yourself. You got to do what's best for you, your future. You can't depend on nobody. You can't depend on your parents, your mom and daddy, nobody, your friends. You can't depend on nobody. You got to depend on yourself before anybody. You got to get this done. You got to tell yourself, man, I got to start saving my money. I got to get rid of these bills. I got to sacrifice. I got to do this. Oh, I'm going to be one of those people that up in early age struggling. No disrespect to the early or elderly people that's doing this at the grocery stores and stuff, still gotta work. You don't want to be one of those people. I'm trying to save you. Make sure you share this video, comment, because I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have to do something. You got to change your ways, man. You watching the video right now, you're gonna have to change your ways. Or you're gonna be alone with your friends, not having no what? Money. I'm telling you. I remember when I didn't have nothing to my name. I remember how it felt. I remember being stuck in a situation where it wasn't nothing but my fault. You know, some people that, you know, when I tell y'all about money, it's because I know what it's like not to have it. A lot of people be sitting there saying like, oh man, money ain't everything. Money, like, don't be the people that have money and they can focus on other things. It doesn't mean nothing to them. But people like us is trying to come up, get our money up to do other things and live life comfortably. We gotta strive and grind out here. No matter what. No wasting money. I'll make a video about that because people are wasting money. A lot of y'all be wasting money. Be in the grocery store, buying unnecessary stuff that you know you don't need, but you keep buying it anyway. A lot of y'all got vices, gambling problems, alcoholic problems, drug problems. And that could cause you to not have money too, because you got to feed your vice. And no disrespect to people that are going through that. So don't do all that. I'm just telling you. Some of y'all dudes be out here, y'all be tricking off. Spending your money on women that ain't even y'all's. Spending the money on a woman that's not yours is crazy. She ain't even tied to you or nothing. But you paying her bills and all this and that. And that's putting a dent in your pocket because it's unnecessary.
I just noticed that giga.
A lot of people just don't want to save money. That's why a lot of people don't have money. Like I said, what they say, majority of Americans don't have $1,000 in their savings account because a lot of American people don't want to save their money. They just like spending. They want to have the finer things in life. You let Instagram, Facebook, and all that convince you, the AI, whatever algorithm, convince you to, you click on something and then next thing you know, you like, dang, I forgot about I wanted to buy that. Then it keep enticing you to want to buy something. All these little apps, Temu, Klarna, Sheen, all these little apps that sell these little items that's not even too pricey. They low in cost, so they entice you. Oh, it ain't nothing but $5. It ain't nothing but $20. No. Oh, let me see. It ain't nothing but $3. Then that $3, all that adds up. Eating out all the time adds up. Don't want to cook. Want to be lazy. A lot of this is just common sense, but people want to blame the world. Oh, aliens is the reason why I don't have no money. You can get a job. You just don't want to work 2 jobs. You just don't want to work 12 hours a day. You don't want to do none of that, but you want to holler and complain that you don't have no money, but you'll make them bills though. You'll create them bills and all that. But when it comes to want to work for something, you don't want to do that. You want to hand it to you. And something being handed to you, stories of people blowing it. Like people that won the lottery, a lot of them blew through that money. So it's up to you. You got to make the right choice in life, man. You got people like me that's on YouTube telling you what's going on. I ain't trying to be no person that, the world, the world that, all this, these prices too high. Yeah, I'll make some videos tell you about how these prices high. But I also tell you to save your money. Make better choices, not just no pity party. I'm not with that. And you shouldn't be with it either. You listen to these YouTubers talking about some, I'm tired, I'm sad. That ain't gonna do nothing but feed your brain and continue making you feel tired, feel sad. You need to watch some uplifting. Uplift yourself. The bills gonna keep coming no matter what. All that, the responsibilities, them type of bills, you shouldn't be counting as, I gotta spend it, no, that's just bills that you need to have in America to survive. You gotta pay those. Now the personal bills where you doing all this other stuff is your fault, and if you keep saying you don't got no savings, then you need to cut some of them bills off. I got to have my Starbucks every morning. Well, you better go to the grocery store and get your little Keurig thing, wherever you call it. Get those and let that be your your Starbucks, and you make your Starbucks early in the morning. Stuff like that. People, I gotta eat breakfast. I gotta go back down. I gotta eat breakfast. I gotta have my McGriddle. I gotta have my sausage and my eggs.
Watch it, brother. You sound white, brother.
Go ahead and make some McGriddles and some eggs.
Sounds like a white man. This is scaring me a little bit.
Like,
Jesus.
You gotta change these things, man. These habits. Look at your bank account.
That's scary, motherfucker.
See what you spend your money the most on. And I ain't talking about your responsibility bills. I'm talking about your personal bills and the little miscellaneous, however you said, things that you spend on. Put $20 to the side. Put $50, $100 to the side every week. Do something. You got to start somewhere. But some of y'all don't want to start nowhere. You just want to, oh my God, like I can't take this anymore. Oh, that you think
Jesus.
people gonna care about you doing that? People like, man, I gotta get paid. I gotta pay my bill. Like, y'all fail to realize that.
Yeah, shout out to that brother. My McGriddle. I gotta have my McGriddle. Actually, I tried the McGriddle. It was a little too sweet. I mean, it tastes good, but it was okay. I mean, I still like the traditional, but I can't have those high carbs anymore because of my condition. I just can't do it. I mean, like this morning, I had a brownie without any frosting on it, but it's my first meal of the day. In the morning, after your body has, cycled through all the stuff you've had during the day, that's the perfect time to go ahead and have a carb, whether it's eggs or even a tortilla, something with a tortilla like a taquito. That's the perfect time to do it. That first meal of the day. After that, you better eat veggies and snacks that don't have any calories and things like that in my condition, my diabetic condition. Those of you who don't have diabetes, you can eat whatever you want, but your body gets diabetes when it can't handle the spikes in sugar anymore. And almost everything out there will give you spikes in sugar. All right. That's the truth. And so eventually what you're doing, like it or not, is you're asking for trouble when you do that. When you just eat a bunch of shit. I used to eat all the time, and I saw this Asian girl stuffing her face because she's getting pleasure off the food. She's eating for pleasure, not because she's hungry. And I used to eat to feel better because I was always depressed and negative. Now I choose to be positive. I choose to have a positive attitude. I choose to be thankful despite all circumstances, even the pain in my body, even though sometimes it really is too much. And I just have to take Tylenols and hope that it subsides. Now I don't eat for pleasure so I can feel better, in other words. Now I eat because, I'm hungry. I had that brownie because I woke up, I needed something for breakfast. So I said, okay, I'll eat that since, it's not too heavy. It doesn't have frosting. It's a very basic brownie with no real frosting on it at all. So there's not a lot of added sugar. It's just that bread with a little bit of sugar in it and a chocolatey flavor. That's it. That's why I buy them, because they're very basic brownies. You don't even have to take the frosting off because there's no frosting. But, I can't have that later on in the day. Later on in the day, if I want a snack, I get a whole dill pickle. I eat those kosher dill pickles. I make a small salad with very little dressing, lettuce, tomato, onion maybe. You gotta be smart and eliminate any kind of spike in your sugar. Now, you guys that are not sick yet, I'm letting you know the body will eventually get tired of being spiked every 10 seconds with stupid garbage food that doesn't have any real nutrition. and eventually it's going to start to fail. So in other words, like you have this brand new car and you abuse the hell out of it, but you don't know you're abusing the hell out of it because nobody taught you about blood sugar. Nobody taught you about how diabetic blood sugar issues happen. Nobody taught you anything. They just put a bunch of temptations in front of you for a cheap price, and you bought it all, and you abused the fuck out of your body. You abused that vehicle, and now the vehicle is so bad off. It's not even. You can't turn it in. It's your body. You can't turn your body in for another body. It's not like a vehicle. If it was a vehicle, you could do that, but it doesn't work that way biologically. So now you're fucked, and you're stuck with all this pain and all these conditions. But all you could do is say, okay, well, the body can't handle high blood sugar, and it can't handle spikes. So you plan around it. You learn how that works. You learn how it works, and then you plan around that, and that's how you survive. And that's okay. I mean, I'm thankful. Like I said, I'm thankful. No matter what happens, brothers and sisters, I am fucking thankful that I am still breathing. I still wipe my own ass. I have a roof over my head. You know, everything I tried in this life failed. Even the stock trading I tried. Last couple of weeks, I traded a couple of little stocks. I traded, I took $150. I managed to save $150. I took it, I transferred it over there. I made some trades, and all my trades failed. Well, I'd say about 80% of my trades failed. Okay? The first one was a positive. First, I made like $8.60, something like that. I think it was $8.68 or $6.68. Something like that. And I'm very proud. I took a screenshot of it just to have a memory. And then I started trading some more, and I kept failing and failing and failing. But that's the nature of that thing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're probably going to lose your money. So that's why, I'm going to go back to basics and try to retrain myself a little bit in terms of stocks. For a young guy, Tool's got some good advice. You guys should listen to him. For a young guy, I didn't expect him to be that young, actually. Alright, so it's 57 minutes. I'm going to give him a thumbs up for this brother. I'm going to share it because he's a good advisor. He sees the effects before they happen, which is always a good situation. A premonition, you could say. A prophet. Let's see. What else we got? If you're in your 20s, watch this.
Burnout. We all experience...
Or like burn up in my case.
What it do? He's showing me I go by two, back with another vid.
25 minutes.
Back with
we'll do it 25 minutes.
Vid.
Last video. It's just because he's so good, man.
Shout out to everybody who watched, liked, and shared the last vid. If you haven't watched the last vid, go check it out. Support the channel. I'm trying to get to 3K before the end of December, basically going into the next year. Subscriber wrote me and asked, hey, Tool, like, I know you in your 30s, but your 20s, what would you do? Like, what you would have did in your 20s that you didn't do? Or how would you go back in time and change things in your 20s? For one, I wouldn't have been in the street life. I would have definitely been in the street life. I would have chose a better path. I would have chose to go to college for something that I know that'll make me good money and I'll get a guaranteed job. I would have made just better decisions. I wouldn't have, I would tell people in their 20s right now, don't procrastinate. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next year. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next month. I'll do it tomorrow. Do it what? Now. Do it now. You want to work on buying, reselling shoes or whatever. Do it now. Next thing you know, you'll be selling shoes at your own store. You want to be a gamer. Start gaming now. Next thing you know, a couple of years for sure, you will be getting paid playing games online. You want to be a YouTuber. Do it now. You have more subscribers. Want to work out. Get in shape now. Do it while you're young. Do it. What is you waiting on? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. All y'all in y'all 20s. They be calling, me, other people, OGs, old heads, all that. You must remember, your ass going to get old too. And somebody going to be looking at you, oh, you're old head. See, a lot of y'all in y'all 20s be on this, oh, he don't know what he talking about. Like, how you going to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? I've been in the world longer than you. Let's start there. I've been in the world longer than you, but you going to tell me what to do and not to do in the world, but I've been in the world longer than you. Don't let that go over your head. Don't even let that go past your head.
Shit.
I remember being in my 20s. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. My parents tried to tell me stuff. Older relatives try to tell you stuff. Hey, do this, do that. I'm like, man, y'all know what y'all talking about, shorty. Like, I'm going to do me. No. I had the bandana in my pocket. I had all this stuff going on. I was, out here in these streets, fighting, all that, being in shootouts, carrying guns, which I still do, legally. But, had a baby at a young age and all that. So I made those choices in life. And in your 20s, I'm going to be honest, you ain't going to know what you want to do in life. You really don't understand who you are because your brain still ain't fully developed. I've seen a lot of my friends, a lot of people I went to school with died. They got shot, they got killed. They in prison, serving life all these years. Like a lot of this stuff. You have to take it on to your 20s and be like, man, these people are telling me to do certain things and I need to do it. I need to change my life. A lot of y'all running up behind these girls and these women instead of focus on your business. Focus on financial literacy, getting your money up. You can start early and retire in your 40s. You do it right, and that's a fact. So by 20, I would tell you stack your money up. For one, you stack your money up. You want to have kids, I can't give you no advice, you better wait later on down the line to have kids. Because you're trying to have kids, I know plenty of people that got kids. And kids is more money and more expensive. For all you youngins out there that want to be NFL players that's not in the 20s, you're young and all that, you got to put the work in. You got to do more. You got to do more than the ordinary person. All that playing games and all that stuff, you got to be out there practicing from sun up to sundown. Work on your credit in your 20s. Work on what you want to do right now. Do it now. I don't know what you want to do, but do it now. As long as it's legal. And then you outdo other people. See, you see some of these youngest that's big and they successful in their 20s because they just, they put in the work. They didn't do the ordinary. They did out of the ordinary. Work, another big thing that I would tell you in your 20s, anybody in their 20s, is work on your mental health. That is a big thing that a lot of these guys that be giving advice or whatever, I don't see them really touching on. Mental health is a thing that you should be your mental health, or your mental health, your body getting your gains up, being in the best shape you can, financial, work on your finance, staying prayed up, keeping God first before all that what I said, and trying to build a family. If you don't want to build a family, you just want to be a single man, just be a single man. But your mental health, dealing with, a lot of guys deal with depression, anxiety, all these things, and the only way you go beat depression like I did is because of understand who you are, what caused you to be depressed, what caused you to go in these dark places, these tunnels, and you feel like you can't get out, you just stuck. It's something that caused you to be like that. If you ask yourself, somebody asks you, hey, why are you so depressed? Oh, life just not going No, life is going your way. Life just ain't going your way how you want it to go. But you're making progress, but you not understand you're making progress because you want to get to the finish line. Like Nipsey Hussle, the late Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. It's a marathon. You ain't trying to, I gotta get to the finish line. It's a marathon. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep the pace going. You ain't trying to beat nobody. You being yourself, and you get to the finish line when you get to the finish line. Mental health in your 20s is something that you need to attack now. A lot of y'all have fear of not being successful, fear of failing. You got all your 20s to do this. You can start now, or you can wait in your 30s, and then the stuff that I'm going to tell you now, the stuff that you want to do in your 20s, when you get in your 30s, it's not going to mean the same. You're going to be more wiser. You're going to understand, man, I don't have to have that no more. I don't have to have the chains. I don't have to have the designer. I don't have to have the Lamborghinis on it. I don't have to have that. So that's why I would say that's the main thing, mental health, because a lot of people are suffering from depression and all that and stuff. And, if you feel like you can't get through it yourself like I did, like with meditate and understand and control negative thoughts, then talk to a counselor or something. Go see a counselor, somebody that, that certified and can listen to what you're saying. Stuff like that. They also got better help that can help you out.
For kids from different women. I also need to be disciplined. You gotta understand, you sleeping with these women. If you don't wrap up, that woman gonna be stuck with you for the rest of your life. And you gotta take care of that child. You may not be making enough money to take care of that child. You probably barely get by. You barely can take care of yourself. Now, this is where I'm going to complicate things. If you're able to stay with your parents, I can't advise you this, but stack your money up before you move out. But it's going to take time getting used to paying bills, being more responsible. Not, daddy and mom ain't going to be there to take the trash out, wash dishes, bring you something to eat. Make sure you got a roof over your head. It's your responsibility now. All that playing around, playing games, laughing, playing with your friends, in your 20s, all y'all gonna immediately go separate ways. Y'all may come back in contact with each other, but y'all gonna go separate ways. You don't know why? Because your friends, some of them gonna get married, some of them gonna move in different cities, some of them gonna have different jobs, different lives. You may get married, and your friend may not be married, vice versa. Another thing with the marriage situation, see, a lot of y'all, I don't want to get married. I don't understand that. You just ain't found somebody that's worthy that you think to marry. If you want to be single, be single. I understand it. Being single, can bring a lot of problems too. So you dealing with women, you dealing with different personalities. You may go to the wrong woman's house, thinking it's cool. She not telling you she married. And the man coming there while you in there chilling with her and kill you and her. That's for example. You see it happen every day. So in your 20s, you have to be careful about the things that you do. And if you don't, you won't make it to your 30s. Now, you can take that how you want to take it. It's cool. So let's get back to what I'm saying. In your 20s, get started on your finance. Get started on your fitness journey. Stay prayed up. God first. And one of the other point things besides staying prayed up, being spiritual, understanding yourself, is your mental health. I don't care how much money you have, how cars you have, how many women you have. If your mental health is not in a good way, it's not great, it's not stable, none of those things are going to matter. That's why people be, oh, money and everything. Money don't bring happiness. Because mentally, they just don't, having money will just go help them solve their inner them. Not the outer them, not this, the inner them, the spiritual part. Demons that they thought money was gonna get rid of. You gotta get rid of demons yourself. Or they'll be stuck with you. You can move in a different city, different country. You can do all this stuff. And the demons will follow you. Pack up like, hey, where we going next? You know? So, think about that. Alright, y'all. We'll do this right here, the dips. 10, 10, 10 wide, 10 outer wide. Ten of those. And we do 10 of these. Another 10. I tell anybody, you want to work out, make sure you do calisthenics. It's okay to do the weights and all that, but calisthenics, it's going to cut you up. And it's endurance, and you're doing a little cardio to it too. Now for the legs, I do weights, leg press, all that good stuff. For upper body, more calisthenics. And this is what I'll be doing. I wish I would start doing this before lifting weights a little bit, doing calisthenic push-ups and all that if I was in my 20s. See, I'm more of a, when I work out, more of a time on attention type person. So, y'all have that other stuff. Now I'm gonna do these right here. Close grip, these right here. 10. Trying to catch my breath. I just got finished doing 30 minutes cardio. Here we go. Whoa. Now, I guarantee you, doing this, some of y'all gonna be in the comments, oh, dang, man. Alright, try doing 10 sets of these. 10, 10, 10, 10. It's gonna help you out. Help you get in shape.
Sounds like your brother's just working.
Y'all want me to make a program? I can. I can do that too. So, as you can see, that was one of the examples right there. Working out. You know, getting them body gains. Getting them gains. Working out, you know, a lot of people do the working out for just, you know, you want to look right. Of course you want to look right, but it helps you with your mental health. I don't just work out just to, you know, have a nice body, stay in shape. I work out because it helps with mental health. So when I showed you them videos, the little clips of me working out, doing cardio, is basically taking the stress off my body, off my mind, helping me stay mentally strong, focused. And that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna need, I mean. So in your 20s, you wanna attack everything as soon as possible. You don't wanna wait. You don't wanna wait till you get close to your 30s. You wanna get ahead. Basically what I'm telling y'all that's in your 20s, you want to attack everything now because you want to get a head start of the marathon. You want to get a head start. You want to get a head start working on your mental health. You want to get a head start working on your physical, being fit and all that. Financial, all that. You want to work on those things. You want to get a head start of life with those things. You don't want to wait later on till you get older. You want to do it now. You in your 20s, you want to do it now. Because you keep waiting, you know, all that, going to the club, partying and all that, it's cool. It's cool to do it. But you need to be making sure your priorities in check. Because a lot of your friends that you hanging with, their priorities ain't going to be in check. And they going to be living to what? Paycheck to paycheck. I made a video previously about college. If you go to college that's for something that's worth going to college for. It's a guarantee I'm going to make this amount of money. It's a guarantee that I'm going to what? Give me a decent job. Network. You trying to be self-employed, a boss, an entrepreneur? Network with people. Know people who know people. They can get you in the door. Get you a mentor. Somebody that has something that you have. Get you a mentor so they can show you how they got that. So you can level up.
you want to start trying to level up at an early age. You start at that age, the better the outcome, the faster the outcome. Enjoy your 20s. That's gonna be, to me, it's your golden era. Understand who you is. Get a sheet of paper, write down, okay, I don't like these type of foods. I don't like being this way. I don't like these TV shows. I don't like talking to people. No, it's a lot of stuff. When I was in my 20s, I was an introvert. Sometimes I'm an extrovert. Is in between, really. It depends how I feel. Just like when I get on this camera, a lot of y'all don't know I don't like to speak to people a lot. Sometimes I do. It depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I just like to be to myself and chill. Sometimes, I'll go out and hang out or whatever. But see, you got to understand who you is. You got to understand, like, what type of person I am. Because in your 20s, you trying to learn who you is, too. You don't even know yourself. You don't even know what you really like. You don't know what you really capable of. You don't know nothing really until you really find yourself. You're going to spend a lot of time in your 20s finding yourself. And once you find yourself, you're going to know what you like and don't like. See, I'm telling you this because hopefully I can save some people that's in their 20s that's going to actually listen. Because most of y'all ain't going to listen. Most of y'all going to think, I don't know what I'm talking about. They're going to be like, who is this dude and all that.
No,
but
this is
you
a
must
wise
understand
man. No.
That
He's
them
a wise
20s them 20, you going to leave them 20s so fast, look at my eyes blink. Boom. That's how fast they're going to go by. Time is going to go by so fast, you're going to be like, what the hell happened? You're going to be like, dang, I was just 21. I was just 22. I was just 23. I was just 24, 25, 26. Next thing you know, you're going to be just like me in your 30s. Like, god damn. I don't even remember being in my 20s. And that's how life is. It's going to go by fast. So you better think for yourself. Don't let none of these, your friends or family members, anybody, think for yourself. Make wise decisions. Because all these decisions is going to lead you up to where you want to be in life. But I'm going to end this video. It's your homie I go by too. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want me to create a membership to show you some workout and how to eat, how I fast and all that, let me know and I'll create a membership. If not, it's your homie I go by Tool. I'm out, man.
It's a wise person. If I had acted the way he said right now, when I was that young age, life would have been different. But I had a mother that kept discouraging me and programming me to fail. She was just crazy and obsessed with fucking with me. She wouldn't leave me in peace. You know what I mean? She just kept fucking with me and fucking with me and fucking with me. Because she was addicted to pushing me around so she could feel good about herself. Because she was a fucking loser. Even though she was a Marine, she had the attitude of a fucking loser. And that's the truth. She had the attitude of a fucking goddamn loser. And that loser got in my head convincing me that I'm a fucking loser. And that just isn't the case. Never was. All right. Alright, so we got at least halfway. Yeah, the reason why I want to have a bunch of metal ready is because later on I may actually get a better Carno saddle blueprint, and I'm going to want to use that thing. You know, I'm going to want to use that thing. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Don't want anybody popping into my base. Yeah, you don't want people in your base and be asking questions and wanting to know what's this and what's that. How did this happen? Blah, blah, blah. Can I use this? Can I have some of this? Fuck off. You know what I mean? I got tired of people and their stupid shit. You know, there's these people that they join the fucking Ark, and the first fucking thing they do is they go around begging for animals. And I understand you're just starting out. That's fine. But they do it all the time. Some of these guys, they're just parasites. You know, like the guy I let in here, he paid a month and a half rent and then made a bunch of bullshit excuses. I mean, I just couldn't believe that the man could not do a sit-down job. It's just a fucking sit-down job from the comfort of his room. He couldn't do it. It's like, what the hell? Didn't make any fucking sense. Anyway. Let's see. This thumbs up this gentleman. Hopefully YouTube won't hit me because of the music, but you know, he says if you're in your 20s, watch this. Tool Dropping Gems. That's his name. Very good channel. It's got more subscribers than I do, but yeah. Go back over here. Still making this. Jeez, dude. My whole life went by me. And, oh shit. My whole life went by me. And I lost so many opportunities because of the discouragement of these fucking soulless people. Not just mom, but other people. Fucking soulless trash. Telling me what's what. Telling me what's what and what is and what shouldn't be and all this shit. And then they themselves, fucking hypocrites that they are, they don't do anything near what they say to do. All fucking hypocrites. So that's why I got like. Alright, so this one's stuck. So you can cryo him out of there, or you can pick up the foundation. That'll usually work. There we go. Yeah, man. If I had kept working out, lifting weights, I would have had a badass body. And I may not be diabetic, but I was still eating crap, even with a badass body. You see, if you keep eating crap, even with a badass body, you're going to get sick eventually. Just a matter of time. Okay, so this is a male. Got weight melee, weight melee. But this is 365. This one is 363. So, this is the old obsolete guy. Let me make sure he doesn't have mutations, though. No. So, you have a choice between a weight melee and another weight melee. But this weight melee is 363. This one is 365. So, I can compare them. I'm going to cryo them. And then I'm going to compare them and see what they look like. Like here, this one's health is 2480, 2480. Stam, 1065, 1065. Weight, 324. That's my target weight. 324. Melee is the same. So what's the difference? Oxygen, 1020. Oxygen, 990. That's the difference. Food is the same. So one has a little bit better oxygen than the other. And my target oxygen is 1155. So they don't have the oxygen, but the oxygen's a little bit better on one. So this one with the better oxygen is the one I'll keep, which is the 365. And that will be the new male for those two stats, for the weight melee. And I will breed him. And this other one, I'll put him out, take the saddle off, and kill him because I don't need him. Oops. Get my gun. Yeah, 363. That's 2 levels, but it's worth it because it's oxygen. I need to get that oxygen stat off there. And I want to use the higher level males to do that. This one has, this one has oxygen and weight. But the other one, either way, you choose the superior male for your thing. There it is. Okay, so I had one female available. Weight melee. Okay. And then, let's see. Trying to get any more females available. I don't think so. 30 minutes, that one will be available. 25 minutes. Yeah, so I have 2 coming up, but for now I just have this one. So I have weight melee female. So I want to breed her with the food one, which is the weight food, to see if I can get a 3 stat. It's probably going to be difficult, but I'll try. There we go. So the weight will transfer over. I got the weight pretty solid on these animals, but the other stats are kind of shady and shaky. So that's what we're hoping for. Anyway, it's been an hour and a half. I need to end the video, but thank you for watching, putting up with my nuisance. I'm going to go ahead and discontinue. I hope you enjoyed Tool's presentation. I mean, he doesn't sound or look like a bright guy, but he is. Trust me, if you listen carefully, he can predict. He's predicting what happened. Everybody knows that GSL's guaranteed student loans are just, a way to make money off. It has nothing to do with helping you progress. They're selling you a piece of paper that is supposed to certify you qualified, but the businesses find clever ways to unqualify you just by, they just bullshit you. They just bullshit you and say, you don't have this experience, you don't have that experience. You know what I mean? That's all they do. And then you'll wind up with nothing. In the end, you wind up with nothing. That's what happened to me. They lied about everything. It was all lies. It was all fucking lies. And that's why I know better than to bother with them. The only reason I voted because I'd rather have Trump in there than fucking Kamala. That's it. But anyway, you take care, guys. Thank you for calling first. That's my closing for my job. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.